Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from SPORTSBOT. This is the SS302 4-in-1 gaming setup. You're going to get a keyboard, you're going to get a mouse, you're going to get a mouse pad, and you're going to get a headset, all for the awesome price of $37. So if you're on a tight budget, but you need a basic starter gaming setup, then this SS302 setup from SPORTSBOT might be exactly what you're looking for. We're going to dig into it now. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back. So let's take a look at some of the tech specs. I'm going to have those listed below just so that you guys can check it out. On the microphone, we're going to have a microphone boom length of 120 millimeters. You're going to have your sensitivity direction, which is omnidirectional. Input power of 40 milliwatts. The size of the speaker drivers is a nice big 40 millimeter size there. Your sensitivity, impedance, and of course frequency, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. The cable on this is going to be a 2,200 millimeter USB cable. Your keyboard size is going to be 492 by 203 by 40 millimeters. It does have 120 keys. There's an addition of a bunch of macro keys and other things that we'll get into. It has a 1,600 millimeter USB cable as well. Taking a look at the mouse size, the mouse is 130 by 88 by 45 millimeters. It supports DPIs from 800, 1200, 1600, and 2400. You're going to have your voltage listed there. Your optical sampling rate is going to be at 4,000 FPS. Sensor tracking speed is 30 inches per second. The cable length on it is 1,600 millimeters, and again, it is USB. So once you get everything out of the box, again, this is a 4-in-1 set. So you're going to get a keyboard here. You're going to get a mouse pad. You're going to get the headset itself and the mouse in the back there. So you're getting 4 different things here for $37, which is an incredible price, to be honest, for all 4 of these peripherals. They also give you a nice little user manual in here. This just shows you all the button layouts here that you can go through, the fact that you can lock your Windows key, how to record macros. They don't have a UI for this. This is done all through the keyboard. You're going to see you have your G1 through G6 on the left-hand side, and you're going to have an M1, 2, and 3 button with an MR button that you're going to use to start recording your macros, and you do it right on the fly, right with the keyboard. As far as the headset goes, it's got in-volume controls, and it has a bass booster switch as well that adds to the sound of it. You've got a 6+1 button mouse here, pretty nice from SPORTSBOT. So let's take a look at the actual keyboard first. As you can see, you've got the SPORTSBOT logo here, and you do get a little bit of a palm rest here, which is actually pretty nice. That's built in to it, so you don't have to worry about it detaching on you. This is a membrane keyboard, so you're not going to get that mechanical click that you normally do, although in my typing test it was very responsive. I gamed on it for a while. It seemed to work very well. Didn't have any problems with it. You just don't get that mechanical click that you get with the mechanical switches in a membrane keyboard. You're going to have these G buttons here, and these are for your macros. You can add macros to this. There's a list of the M1, M2, M3, and MR buttons up at the top, and these are going to be how you actually record your macros directly on the keyboard. It's listed in the user guide, so if you need to check that out, just read through it. It's very simple. This has 3 different colors of backlights on it, so that's nice, and a breathing mode as well as a steady light mode. This has a nylon braided USB cable with some good length to it, so that's awesome too. I appreciate the fact that they put on a nylon braided cable. You're going to see the SPORTSBOT logo lights up along with all of the keys there, and you have several different modes which we'll go into as far as the breathing effect and what kind of lighting that you get. Media controls are also included on the right hand side. So let's take a look at the backlighting of the actual keyboard. And again, keep this in mind, this is a $37 set, and you're getting a backlit keyboard with this. Has 3 different colors. Unfortunately, the macro keys are not lit up, but everything else is. You have a brightness button or a LED button up here at the top that you can switch between 3 different colors. You've got red and purple there, and of course blue as well. So you do get a choice of 3 different colors. If you use the function button, in addition, you will be able to set that breathing mode, and then if you use that function button and that LED button, you can turn it off totally. So you can turn this off totally if you want to, in case you don't want any backlighting in certain situations. You can cycle through the colors very easily by just using the button itself, and then that function plus the LED button changes it either to off or to that breathing LED. Now you can also use function page up and page down to change your levels of brightness. And there are 3 levels of brightness here. You can have it totally off. And there's 1, 2, and 3. And at the highest brightness, it looks pretty good. The keycaps allow a lot of light to get through. And it's not a bad looking backlighting. I think SPORTSBOT did a pretty decent job on this overall. Of course, I'm partial to this purple color, but you have 2 other colors to choose from. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the SPORTSBOT SS302 mouse that comes with the set. It's, again, a nice braided nylon USB connector. I'm very happy that they have those durable connectors there. This is a matte finish on the top here, SPORTSBOT logo on the front. It is plastic on the sides, but you do get your forward and back buttons. You do get your left and right mouse click, your scroll wheel, which is also a button, and of course your DPI up and down. Now this goes from 800 DPI all the way up to 2400 DPI. If 2400 is not enough for you in certain gaming situations, I understand DPIs work for different people in different situations. Now if we plug this in, you're going to see that the logo lights up here, as well as the SPORTSBOT logo, and then you're going to have your DPI levels, and of course there's 4 there going from 800 to 2400. Tracking was really nice on this. This is a very nice feeling mouse. It's got a spot for your ring finger. Obviously it kind of leaves your pinky finger out there, but it does have a spot for your ring finger, which is nice as well. Adds to the comfortability. Tracking in gaming was great. I didn't have any problems with it, even using lower DPIs such as 800. So let's take a look at the third piece here, which is the headphone. You're going to see that you do have a USB connection here. That is only to control the side lighting, so you don't have to plug it in if you don't want the lighting. To get your sound, you're going to have your standard microphone and sound jacks here, 3.5 millimeter that you can plug into the front or the rear of your PC to get that working. Again, nylon braided cords, which is something that I really appreciate with a $37 gaming set here. So overall they did a pretty good job with that. I'll get this plugged in here and we will show you the lighting on the sides that you guys will be able to see. There are also inline controls here. They're very basic. They have a volume scroll wheel and then a bass boost button, so not too much to talk about there, but you can see that the illumination is all blue on both sides. Again, if you don't want it, you don't have to plug in the USB there. Nice posable mic here, omnidirectional, does a great job at picking up my voice. I'm going to do a sound sample here for you in just a few moments so that you guys can check that out. Protein leather on the head strap and on the ear cups make this pretty comfortable to wear, coupled with the fact that it's all plastic. It is actually a pretty comfortable headset with some nice swivel to it as well. So let me play you this microphone sample so that you guys can hear what you'll sound like in game or video chat. Here's a little sample of the microphone from the gaming headset in the SPORTSBOT SS302 gaming setup. This will give you a good idea of what your voice will sound like in either voice or video chat, and even gaming chat. Last but not least, they throw in a mouse pad in this 4-in-1 set, and it's not a bad mouse pad. It's a cloth mouse pad, SPORTSBOT logo on the front there, some ridges to kind of hold it to your space wherever you're going to have it on your desk, and it's just an extra that they throw in. For $37, you're getting 4 different things here. You're getting a mouse pad, which is a nice extra. You're getting a headset, a keyboard, and a gaming mouse, all for $37. So overall, I can't complain too much about the peripherals because of the price point that they're coming in at. So that's my review of the SPORTSBOT SS302, a gaming set that you can get. Now, my final conclusions on this are as follows. The keyboard is made out of plastic and it's membrane. It's not going to be mechanical, but it does have some nice backlighting. It does have some good typing, even though it's a membrane keyboard. I didn't have any problems with typing, and I didn't have any problems with gaming on this. It does have dedicated macro buttons, so you can actually program macros into it, so that's definitely a plus. As far as the mouse goes, I see absolutely nothing wrong with the mouse except for the fact that it doesn't go above 2400 DPI. If you need above 2400 DPI, then you're going to have to look somewhere else. I had no problems in gaming, even playing on lower DPIs. The mouse itself is very comfortable. The tracking was very good. I didn't have any problems with the mouse whatsoever. Now, as far as the headset goes, the headset has a nice lightweight design to it because it's made of plastic. The microphone, I'll leave that up to your judgment. I think it's totally fine for in-game chat. Obviously, I wouldn't use it for voiceovers on videos or anything like that, but it's nice and clear for video chats, Skype calls, Google Hangouts, or game chat. I didn't really find any problems with that, especially at the price point. They throw in a nice little Mousepad with it together. All of this costs $37 US on Amazon at the time of this review. So I have to give this a thumbs up at the price point. All of the peripherals seem to work very, very well. Whether it's for you or not, it depends. If you're on a budget, you almost can't overlook this because you're getting all of this for less than $40. And this will definitely get you started on a gaming setup. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about the SPORTSBOT SS302 4-in-1 gaming starter kit, leave those in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so because that always helps me out, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.